Last time on Dice Funk.
He's going to eject from the Mastiff directly onto the cockpit door of the NJD.
Rita, R-I-T-A, she is an Aarakocra hummingbird.
Save your friends and family, don't kill us.
Big Star symbolically wants the Red Wolf to burn in the fires here.
I think it should burn with the fires, but I think it should be allowed to evacuate people first, and we will track it down and burn it to hell afterwards, but...
Let's break his wrist.
How about you treat me like an adult? You were responsible for me when I was little because I was little, but I'm an adult now, and I'm my own person, and you can't just keep acting like I'm supposed to be some extension of you, because guess what? I never will be.
All right, I'll treat you like an adult then. This is how adults get treated. And he backhands you.
See about that other wrist.
Okay.
Like, he's going to slap me and you break it midair.
Yeah.
So she can send a group of people to another plane. She tells you she can only do it once. So if she sends you all to Acheron, you'll have to find a teleportation gate to come back.
You're its master.
Oh, I am.
Why don't you try giving this thing an order, like telling it actively to take us to Cassius and Adler, maybe?
This time, I have your bitch.
Oh, ha 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 ha, very funny.
I shoot him.
Oh, I love you.
Where we last left this adventure, the team found Colonel Cassius Pire on a battlefield of bodies and swords, and he was sitting atop some corpses, and the team snuck up on him with a really good stealth roll, and then they all broke stealth.
Hey, not all of us. I'm still in stealth.
Yeah, the captain is hiding amongst the bodies with her shotgun ready.
I got like a 30 in stealth. I ain't letting that go to waste.
Exactly. So Sasha ran up, said,
Fight me, you bitch!
yeah, where's my money, Dracula? And
Bitch
then
better have my money! / doctor.
And then Big Star opened fire. So, I told you way, way earlier in this campaign that if you tried to fight Cassius, this would happen. So now I get to live up to my word. Big Star opens fire on Cassius, and as a reaction, Cassius teleports inside of Big Star, killing him instantly.
Except
Catch you guys next season.
Except we have the contacts.
So, in character, Big Star looks down and sees a ghostly form that has popped into his chest, a premonition of sorts, seeing exactly where Cassius is going to teleport into his body so that he's exploded from the inside. Out of character, Big Star has the ability, at 2, as a reaction, move 5 feet in any direction.
Yeah, I think I'll just be exploded.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Chris.
Nah, I'll move 5 feet. Do I have to re-roll? Because I rolled a hit and really good damage.
You rolled to hit and you shot. So Big Star runs up, aims his cannon right at him, fires. The shot was perfectly on target, and he just teleports away. So no, you don't hit. And Cassius teleports across the battlefield to where Big Star was standing, and Big Star just rolls out of the way.
Nah, he just power leaps.
Power leaps? Is that like when you stack all of the barbell not the barbells, the
It's like some CrossFit shit.
yeah, where you do a standing jump onto successfully larger boxes.
I'm sorry, is the idea of a Minotaur somersaulting out of the way less immersion breaking?
No, you can Macarena out of the way if you want. I just want you to help me tell the story to the audience.
I'm gonna roll out of the way and I want to shoot him in his fucking bird dick.
Oh, not the bird dick. That's a cloaca.
I'm gonna shoot him in his whatever hole.
Okay, let's put the whole shooting on pause for a second. He tries to teleport inside you. You do a cool move out of the way, whatever you want. You floss dance out of the way.
Well, oh, that's the
I'm really
thing.
pleased with the attention to dental hygiene this new generation is showing. It's
Fucking kill me.
Do, 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 do.
The Venga bus is not coming, Lauren.
Oh, can I
It
dance
should.
out of the way like the old guy from the Six Flags commercials?
Say thank you. See?
He wasn't actually old, and this was a heartbreaking detail to find out that it was a young guy in old man prosthetics.
no.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it was like finding out Santa Claus wasn't real, where you're just like the fucking magic's gone.
Let's see here. Let's roll initiative. I think you guys are going to want to fight him, huh?
Yeah.
I think that's what's happening.
16, suck nuggets.
5.
Big Star. It's Big Star and Cassius up first. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
They're the ones
Good job, Dice.
getting...
I'll go last because I'm in sneaky position. I'm taking up my sniper spot. Gotta take my time.
All right, so Big Star, you roll out of the way. Cassius teleports to just where you were, and you point your gun at him again because you're first up in the order. He turns and looks at you, and says, "You're faster than last time."
Well, not very fast because I rolled a 10 to hit.
Yep. The flavor of this is you try to shoot him point blank with your arm gun, and he drops his graphene wing down in between the two of you, like wrapping it around the front of his body, and blocks the shot. Graphene, I don't know if I've said this before, can take 100 gigapascals before it breaks, which is, let me check, 14 million pounds per square inch of force.
I'm going to punch through that.
If anyone can punch through it, it's Big Star.
All right, it is now Cassius's turn. I want to describe him a little bit more because this scene wasn't. This scene could do with some more setting up. So he is an Imperial Eagle. He looks extremely bedraggled. His clothes are bloody. He has one of his eyes put out. Obviously, he has a flag wrapped around his head like a blindfold. He's already bled through it. He has a gun in his holster, one graphene wing, and his throat is fucked up, as you know. So he blocks your shot, Big Star. And he says, "Will I have to take another arm to teach you this lesson, Minotaur?"
Big Star has no words for him at this point. Big Star just wants to kill him at this point.
Cassius is going to try to teleport into Sasha because you're the one who talked a big game last time the team met him. He teleports inside of you, killing you instantly.
Or does he?
It's going to take a couple times for him to figure out what's going on. So, what do? Do you Macarena?
I would like some Macarena. Up.
Oh, you can fly.
I can fly.
He can too, but yeah, that's good. So you just take to the skies of Acheron?
I'm gonna go yeet. And, yeah.
All right, so he comes to like a skidding stop where you were, looks around perplexed, not used to people dodging this move, and then looks up and sees you and says, "Perhaps you could be of some use to me after all.
Perhaps you could suck my dick.
You know, those slain by the dead of Acheron become our servants in the afterlife."
Fuck off? Maybe?
Dregg, the neogi, looks over at you.
Oh.
It's your turn, Dregg.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm gonna command the neogi to try to deal with Cassius.
All right, that's a very good plan. So it's going to be a 10. Cassius fails, and the neogi enslaves him.
Did this fight just end a lot quicker than we expected?
No, I mean legendary.
Yeah, he's gonna use a legendary action to prevent
I
it.
was like,
but
there
yeah.
has to be some catch here. You just said it so nicely. You gave me hope.
Yeah, it was really...
It's like, yeah, you did it, guys.
He burns one of his 3 legendary saves to negate that. If he fails, he can choose to succeed. So the neogi does not dominate him, but you did burn through one of his instant nullification things, which is a good start. And also, Dregg has proven something about Acheron and Cassius's motivations, which is good. At the end of Dregg's turn, as a legendary action, Cassius is going to try to teleport into Dregg.
And Dregg's just gonna take a step back.
So you're nose to nose. That's good. So 3 times, I think he gets it now. He doesn't know how, but he understands that that this party can counteract his teleportation. And he is not happy about that. Sasha, it's your turn.
I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Uh-huh.
What ASMR thing? I think I'm gonna have like a snack. Like I had like a bag of Cheetos in my pocket. I'm just gonna crunch them real loud.
Oh, like the Thanos ASMR where he tells you his plan, but he's on lunch break with some fresh KFC. Which I discovered by typing Thanos space, and that was the first thing that popped up.
Do send me that. I'm curious. But I saw a bunch of turtles crunching on some vegetables earlier, and it was real good.
20. He does save.
So 3d6 psychic. Is he extra susceptible to psychic damage? Because I want it?
We can't, every time you guys roll, you can't ask for special treatment. This was actually...
Austin, we can ask for special treatment. You don't have to give it to us, but we can ask for it.
I know. It just reminds me, when 5th edition came out, one of the criticisms of it was that it lent itself very much to players trying to cheat the system. And I remember seeing reviews of it and saying like, well, if you're playing with people who are going to try to do that to you, you need to get a better group. And then here we are.
I was just teasing.
Uh-huh. So you only did...
I did 6 damage.
But you did half, so you did 3?
He 3. He has a one of those ice pick headaches.
Okay, you give him brain freeze mildly by crinkling a bag at him.
I mean, for crinkling a bag, it's not bad.
Okay. At the end of your turn, legendary action, he is going to teleport, and he's gone. You don't see him. And then he's going to teleport behind you with a sword he plucked out of the ground and try to stab you in the back, Sasha. 25. That's going to hit, definitely.
It sure does.
7 damage as he slashes you across the back with a sword he plucked out of the Keyblade graveyard.
I hate to be stabbed in the back.
It's not great. Melbeck, it's your turn.
Okay, if I'm in stealth, let's just do the thing. I'm gonna take my sniper shot from stealth.
Mm-hmm. And so you have 2 attacks, both with advantage, because you can just rapid fire pull the trigger.
Okay, so that first attack is a 24.
Hits.
And the second attack is a crit, 27.
Definitely hits. Melbeck lights him the hell up in the sky.
4 plus 7 plus 6. That's not as good as I'd been hoping, but that's what? 7 plus 6 is 13. 17 damage?
Yeah, it could have been a lot better. You got a 1 on one of those dice, but 17 ain't nothing to sneeze at. You shoot him in the back, and he squawks in pain. At the end of your turn, he's going to teleport away again. And then after a moment where you're not sure where he's going to come from, he teleports above you, Melbeck, and suddenly broken glass is raining down on you. Dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, I'm good at dexterity. That's like my thing.
The most limber hippo in the world.
And you get a +4 for...
27.
Yeah, that succeeds.
Yeah, I get a nice shot in, a pirouette out the way. I'm doing all right.
You only take 2 damage. I really wanged those rolls. A 1 and a 3 on D10s.
Well, if I had to wang my really cool sniper shot, then you can wang your...
We're just wanging all over.
It wangs everywhere.
Yeah, so he teleported back into the Hall of Mirrors, grabbed an armful of broken glass, teleported back, and then let it flechette storm down on you, and you roll out of the way, only getting minor nicks and cuts. And it is now Big Star's turn again.
Is Cassius on the ground?
No, he's in the air.
All right.
He's a bird.
Is he? Huh. All right.
I can't with Chris this week.
I'll roll an attack then. 23 to hit.
Absolutely.
And 16 damage. Wow. It's a lot of 1s and 2s.
Yeah, the damage this week isn't being rolled particularly great. So Big Star, you shoot up and you just like hit him in the feet, I guess. He tries to like spin and block you with his wing, but is not fast enough.
No, I want to shoot him in his good wing.
Okay. So you're just gonna, that's your strategy for this?
Yeah, well, if he was on the ground, I was going to run up and fire my cannon point blank at his good eye.
Gosh.
Big Star's wants to go really hard on this, but the dice don't seem to understand that.
All right, he's out of legendary action, so he cannot attack you at the end of your turn, Big Star. However, it is now his turn. And Cassius says, "When the doctor brought me back, all I wanted was to share the freedom she granted me with everyone I could. But now I see a new path." And he raises his arms, and you see several of the bodies he was sitting on before slowly stand up.
I don't like it.
Okay, he's got an army. Okay.
2 illithids were the bodies he was using as a throne. Their skin is like a jigsaw of burning lines, and you can intuit that they were exploded from the inside in life by Cassius's conduit. And here, their souls are his slaves, because in Acheron, soldiers you kill have to serve you for all eternity.
This is what we get for not killing everyone.
The neogi looks at Dregg. I'm just going to keep saying that every once in a while. So he says, "If I can't bring freedom to the universe, then I will become beyond service. I will make everyone serve me for all time."
Does anyone who ever makes one of these evil villain speeches, do you not hear yourself while you're saying this?
I thought that way once as well. But I have experienced death and seen the face of war, and I cannot bear it. Judge me if you will. I know what I am.
I really don't think the answer to "I don't want any more war" is to build an army. That's and go that's no.
All right, it is Dregg's turn. Dregg, you see him raise 2 illithids to fight by his side. He's still in the air. What do you do?
I'm going to... so Dregg's going to command him to land.
Okay, you're going to use the paladin spell command, and I have to make a... Is that charisma?
Wisdom saving throw. Wisdom. Yeah.
9. Do I want to burn one? This is a juicy question for me because he's vulnerable on land, but you guys have some pretty vicious saving throws you can make him do. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit, and I'm going to make him land. And he says, "Soldier, you know of what I speak. Your soul is bound for here as well. I see you've already began to build your army."
Dregg looks at the neogi. And he looks at Cassius. "Shit happens."
All right. You have successfully grounded him. And at the end of your turn, he is going to, instead of attacking you guys with his teleportations, which are not working, he's actually going to order one of the mind flayers to mind blast.
Ouch.
Dregg. Intelligent saving throw, remember?
That's very unfortunate.
You have proficiency on intelligent saving throws because you are part of an illithid hive mind.
Which is great.
It's one of the only ways you're going to get through this.
Yes, it is. It just means I get to roll without a penalty. That's a 5. That's not going to be good.
It's not going to be good, is what it is.
Yeah, I'm going to fail that one.
Well, it was fun.
It was.
It's been real.
Mm-hmm.
Dregg only takes 12 damage. Not the best roll, but you're stunned, so you're going to lose your next turn unless somebody helps you. The Mind Flayer overwhelms Dregg's mind with psychic attacks, holding one of its hands out to you, its tentacles writhing. You see its entire body is scarred, just lines all over it. It's a macabre sight. And it is now Sasha's turn.
Oh, yeah, it is. All right. I'm going to cast Shatter. Are all 3 of them within a 10-foot radius of each other?
The illithids are together.
Okay, well, then I'll attack both illithids.
Mm-hmm.
That is a Constitution saving throw, verse 15.
17, though.
I hate it.
Yeah. You still do damage.
5.
Oops.
Not very many.
Not very many. You try to blow up the illithids, and you mildly singe them, and legendary action at the end of your turn, they're going to try to mind blast you, Sasha. Intelligence saving throw.
No.
Yes, actually.
Oh, that's a 7.
That's a failure.
That's a failure.
16 damage, and you're going to lose your turn.
Damn.
Captain Melbeck.
Okay. The illithids are still near each other, right?
Correct. They just kind of stood up. They were just bodies laying on the ground, and the Cassius was like ordered to make them a place to sit, basically.
And they have taken damage.
They have taken damage. Okay. I wanna do one attack attempt at each of them.
Mm-hmm.
A 25 and an 11. I'm assuming one of those hits.
Correct. 25 hits.
11 damage.
All right, not a bad shot.
And then on top of that, I'm going to end my turn by using my bonus action to do Hunter's Mark.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to set Hunter's Mark on Cassius.
All right, at the end of your turn, Melbeck, Cassius is going to grab a body on the ground and then teleport above you and try to drop that on you. Dexterity saving throw.
11.
That's a failure.
Yeah. I think that's pretty good considering I rolled almost a botch.
Yep. Oh, damn. Max damage on 2 die.
Oh, now I'm... is it too late for me to re-roll that dex?
I think it is. Yeah, I think he picked up a particularly large creature, like a giant, right? He doesn't need to pick it up off the ground. He just wraps his talons into its skin and then teleports, and it just rips from his grasp. He doesn't actually even need to hoist its weight.
Okay.
And he drops a stone giant on you, the corpse of one. And you try to roll away, but it hits you pretty cleanly, and it is now Big Star's turn. Big Star, 2 of your party members are stunned, which means they can't dodge out of the way if he teleports into them. You don't know if he's figured out that that's how it works yet.
Oh shit, I didn't realize that was how it worked.
So,
Oh no.
I guess this is, I don't know if this is some kind of intelligence role. Big Star spent a lot of time in the military. He fought a lot of illithids. Does he know if killing the illithid frees the person who's being sort of like mind fucked by it?
No, you don't think so, but you know that you could snap them out of it. It's basically a sensory overload. So if you spend your turn shaking one of them.
What if Steve Dave 2.0 comes charging in
Love him.
and tries to hit one of the illithids, but on the way, it steps on Dregg's foot?
All right, yeah, okay. This is a creative use of your ability. So Steve Dave charges in, runs into Dregg, snapping him out. Dregg, you're just going to take a perfunctory D4 damage, I think.
Okay.
2, I rolled. So you're
Sure.
no longer stunned. Now roll an attack on one of the illithids with your rhino-sized companion.
25.
That hits.
18 damage?
Yeah, paint me a picture. That was also the one that Melbeck lit up and Sasha damaged. So
Okay. So is it dead?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, Steve Dave 2.0 is going to come charging across a battlefield of corpses, and it's going to charge, stamping on Dregg's foot with an apology, and then it is just going to explode through that illithid, kind of like a reverse Kool-Aid man. Like, normally it's the thing full of red liquid that smashes through the metal wall, but this is the inverse, as the metal wall just explodes through.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Anything else, Big Star?
Yeah, that's all I could do.
It is Cassius's turn. He's going to use his conduit of freedom to teleport inside of Steve Dave 2.0, killing him instantly.
Okay.
No, not Steve Dave 2.0.
Does Steve Dave have contacts?
You absolutely cannot put contacts on Steve Dave. I don't know if he would even be able to,
Super glue.
if they would even stick.
Well, like, it's the spectacle of the thing. It's Steve Dave runs in and does a really heroic thing and gets obliterated in the process.
I mean, you will see that Big Star's cannon is radiating with energy that he is just waiting to drop on Cassius the first chance he gets.
Yeah, so Cassius teleports inside of Steve Dave, and in a storm of shrapnel, he explodes, raining down hot metal on the battlefield. There is one illithid left, and it is Dregg's turn. Dregg, you are no longer stunned.
Okay, so now, strategy.
The neogi looks at you. I just like saying that.
I do too. I like you saying that a lot. That amuses me. And I don't know how much. Oh, I could throw him at Cassius.
That would be a pretty good way to own somebody. Just throw a giant spider at them.
That would be pretty good.
Oh, that is a really good way to own somebody.
You don't have to incorporate the neogi into your tactics. It's just important for understanding Cassius's motivations, that he knows he's coming here when he dies, and he doesn't want to be a slave for all eternity, so he's going to kill as many people as possible,
Right.
so when he shows up, he'll have an army to fight for him.
Right. Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah. But I'm more concerned about Sasha.
I would be, yeah.
Yeah, that's Dregg's larger concern.
Time travel will not protect her. I will kill Sasha.
Yep.
Please.
Yeah. So I think he's going to spend his action making sure that she is up and active.
All right, so you're just going to run over and shake Sasha?
He's just going to run over and just sort of tackle her.
Aw. Oh my god, he's gonna glomp me.
He's so big.
Yeah.
All right, Sasha, it's your turn. I think from seeing how frantic you are to save her, I think Cassius knows that if you get stunned, you can start killing people. So he's excited about that.
No.
Don't get stunned.
Okay. All right now, ladies.
Okay, I guess now is the time to knock out my rerolls to stop people getting stunned, huh?
Okay, I'm gonna do another shatter because my last one, and it can hit both illithids, and they can suck my dick.
There's only one illithid.
Oh, there's only one now?
Steve Dave
How
exploded
close
it.
to Cassius is that illithid?
Not close enough for shatter.
Yeah, it's surprising because considering the sequence of events and how
Oh yeah, you're right.
broke down.
Yeah, so Cassius teleported over to the illithid's killer, so now he's standing next to the illithid. You got him.
Saving throws, my dudes. That's a Constitution versus 15.
Yeah. Cassius got an 18, and the illithid got oopsie. He has different stats. 2.
So the illithid can suck my whole dick.
The whole thing?
Whereas Cassius only gets half.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
14 for that illithid.
Oh yeah, pay me a picture of that guy.
I guess he just explodes, right? I mean, feels bad, man, but
You're like a poet, Lauren.
people like me for the way I am.
I know, it's good.
And then Cassius has a metal wing.
Shut up. You take 7 damage. I do like you killed both of the illithids by exploding them, which is very karmic. Not for them, I guess, because they didn't do anything.
That was just sort of cyclical for them at
Yeah.
this point.
They look at the camera and they're like, not again. At the end of your turn, Sasha, he is going to teleport. Let's see, what other fun things are found on a battlefield? How about a mine? He's going to teleport a mine, right, throwing it at you. Dexterity saving throw?
22!
Holy snap. So 5 damage. He teleports, he appears next to you holding a mine, tries to hand it to you, and you just, fly backwards as it explodes?
I want to do a cool barrel roll.
Nice. You only take a little bit of heat damage, and it is now.
Tries to hand it to you. What was it, like a Looney Tunes character? Like he was Bugs Bunny. He's just like, he walked up in a costume like, hey, could you hold this for a second? Like, sure thing. Wait a minute. That's that bird psychopath soldier who's trying to kill us. And then it blows up.
Ain't I a stinker?
Big Star acting like he didn't start this by doing some whack shit. It's Captain Melbeck's turn.
Okay, it's just Cassius left, and I got that hunter's mark on him, so let's fire off 2 shotgun shots. See if we can get him to hit. 11 and a crit.
Oh my lord. Yeah, crit hits. That's your second crit.
14, so that's 21. 24 damage?
Whoa.
Are you shooting him in the same wing Big Star is attacking?
Yeah, might as well. Try and get that shot through.
Yeah, I like you see there is a splash of blood and you see some bone glittering out from the wound as you shoot him in the wing.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, Melbeck, he is going to teleport. I'm trying to think of a part of Steve Dave. Does Steve Dave have any particularly cool weapons on board?
I mean, he was a Tarask, so I assume he would have like little claws and shit.
He has like booster rockets, which he flies around with. I think he's going to grab one of those and use it as a flamethrower, teleporting up next to Melbeck and trying to roast you. Constitution save.
Oh, Constitution. What? Why is it not Dexterity though?
You guys see the pattern, right? Every time.
Yeah, but that's 10.
That's a failure. You're going
Okay,
to-
yeah, let's go for the attack roll. What is it?
13 damage
Okay.
as he roasts you with Steve Dave 2.0's booster rocket, and it is Big Star's turn.
So he is on the ground right now.
No, he can tell he's teleported a couple of feet in the air, but he's
Goblin.
Goblin, that's my new thing.
Let's follow the fiction. Because both you and Melbeck specifically attacked his wing, I'm going to say he can't get more than like a meter off the ground. So he's within melee range if you want. But the flavor is he doesn't want to stay on the ground.
Well, melee range doesn't help me. I just want to get into his face and shoot lasers in his big the big stupid bird face. But I can't do that, so I'm going to fire another shot at him, and I rolled a 10, so I'm going to miss.
So you fire, he turns his graphene wing in your direction and blocks it at the end of your turn.
I'm going to call him a super bitch.
That sounds cool, though. I just want to point out that nobody else acknowledged cock goblin, which is the best phrase I've heard all day.
No, I heard Cock Goblin. I quietly appreciated it. That was just a personal joy.
That is the way you're supposed to appreciate cock goblin, like a fine wine or a brandy. You let it simmer and just enjoy it 20 years later.
You drink too much and then you cry a lot?
Yeah.
You really soak in the tannins.
Mila Kunis does a commercial for it 10 years later. It's real good.
Big Star, you say something mean to him, and he just says,
I wasn't going to add you to my army, but now, perhaps you'll forgive me someday.
The doctor did what she could to try to put an end to you. Like a doctor would, she tried to fix you. As a soldier, I'm going to see to it that I watch the last breaths leave your body.
Hell yeah.
It's now Cassius's turn. He teleports over to Lala,
No!
pulls out his gun.
No!
21 and 11, 21 hits. He pistol whips her to the ground.
What a dick move.
Yeah, especially from someone who has not engaged in the combat at all.
He fucking flies around dropping missiles and flamethrowers on people. He walks up to her and just hits her with
Fucking
his
smacks
gun.
her like a
What an
bitch.
asshole.
Well, Lala's been waiting for someone to buff so she could share it, and no one has. And he's suspicious of what she's up to.
I'm out of my spell that can buff.
Lala falls to the ground, defenseless. She doesn't have any armor. She does not have any weapons. She does have magic, but she is saving them for the most opportune time. Maybe she'll use one now. I don't know. It is now Dregg's turn.
Rip his intestines out!
Yeah.
The
That's
Bard's Creed.
The Bard's Creed is rip his intestines out. Yeah.
And then I'll clack some wood.
So bonus action, I'm gonna cast a Wrathful Smite.
He's gonna get smote.
That's my thinking, is that he could get smote a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, because he sees your fist light on fire, he is going to use a reaction to teleport 20 feet into the sky.
I said super bitch.
Yeah.
So he wants to stay out of Dregg's range, which is unfortunate for Dregg, who does not have any long range stuff, but it is what Cassius would do.
Is there like a tank thingy? You know, the gun part of tanks?
A barrel?
I feel like Hulk
You could
throws
hurl a
that.
piece of Steve Dave at him.
Yeah.
You could throw the neogi up and go get him.
Well, that's what I was just thinking. I think I'll just throw the neogi. It's the only thing that's worked so far.
Yeah.
So let's see. Would you like me to make a strength roll for that?
That's a dexterity.
A
Throwing
dexterity?
is that's what throwing is, yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna give him inspiration. I'm going to.
This is the stupidest thing.
What am I gonna do? Eat some pasta, but really close to the mic.
That's to help soothe him and like psych him up for this. It's just you like.
I've run out of things to crinkle. Okay.
All right, 15. It doesn't matter what you roll on Sasha's because the AC is 16, so that you hit him with an neogi.
Wow.
Just roll your damage as if you had punched him. It's the same thing. I tried to get out of being punched and it didn't work. That's on me. You threw a flaming paladin fired neogi at him.
Wait, so did I expend that
Yes.
inspiration?
He would miss otherwise.
Okay.
He needed exactly 1 point to do his thing.
The image of him getting owned by a golden fire, like a flaming spider.
Just right in the beak.
Yeah.
So that would be,
Oh, fucking hell.
was that 18 points of damage?
All right, yeah. It's a good season. At the end of your turn, Dregg, he teleports inside the neogi, killing it instantly.
Yeah. Well, he served me well.
He really did.
He really
Pour it
did.
out for that guy.
Captain Melbeck just does a salute to the neogi.
He spent his entire life putting people in slavery, and you killed him for it, but now I guess he deserves one salute.
He was our homie for a very short period of time.
He was a terrible slaver. Great slave.
I thought you were going to say great baseball. Sasha, it's your turn.
Oh, I hate him so much. How about we do some dissonant whispers up in that thar brain?
12, he fails.
Fuck yeah. Finally.
Yeah.
11 damage.
All right, what do you whisper?
Suck my tits, my good bitch.
I was gonna tell him he was a poor excuse for a soldier.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
You're a poor excuse for a soldier, bitch.
I know.
I feel like that's not supposed to be funny, but it is.
It's not. It's kind of sad. I mean, you won the dissonant. He failed the dissonant whispers, so he actually is rattled by it. And he says,
The crash. It was my fault.
So stop being a dick. Make things right.
There is no making this right. I am doomed. All I can do now is give myself a chance to find peace in eternity.
That's dumb. You're dumb. And I hate you.
because dissonant whispers forces him to move away, he kind of arcs towards the ground, his injured wing not able to keep him aloft, and he starts fleeing the battlefield. Melbeck, it's your turn. He can't attack at the end of the legendary action because he's forced to flee.
I'm gonna take a couple more shots as he's fleeing.
Shoot him in the back.
Yeah, let's go for it.
He stabbed me in the back, bitch gets shot in the back.
In many ancient warrior cultures, dying from a wound to the back was the ultimate dishonor because it meant you ran.
Whitebeard.
Okay, let's get those 2 attack rolls. 14 and 16?
16 hits. If they found your body with a back wound, they wouldn't bury you with honors in some cultures.
Maybe in this one soon.
I know this is really serious, but the Venga bus is still playing in my head. So sorry, it is.
The Venga bus is coming. I've gone and done 16 damage.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Melbeck, as he flees, he barely touches down, and you pop out of your sniper spot, like you're hiding amongst the bodies. You pop up, you aim down sights, and you blow his wing off.
Okay. How we looking?
I mean, his biological wing crashes
Yeah.
down into the dirt and the mud, and he stumbles to the edge of the battlefield, spurting blood, his broken bone glinting in the kind of twilight that Acheron is always bathed in, and he stumbles to the edge of the battlefield as if to flee, and he's trying. The fight is over.
So if I kill him, what happens to his army?
It's your army.
Okay, just check it.
But first.
Oh, yeah, no.
The captain's gonna walk up to him and just go, "You've lost all chance of having this army you're aiming for. You've lost all chance of whatever sort of honorable death you thought you were going to have. Just, where's the doctor?"
You may be a better soldier than me, but I have not lost yet.
So Big Star looks like when Cash swings falls off and everything. Like Big Star has been kind of waiting for a moment to fire, but you'll see Big Star's got his gun trained on him. But as soon as that happens, there's clearly something going on in his head, and he'll immediately put down his gun. He's going to run over to Lala and heal her instead of taking a shot.
All right, understood. So you heal up Lala. Cassius is still talking to Captain Melbeck, who blew his wing off. He says,
I know the secret of the Maxwells. All civilization will bow to me, and their conquered legions will serve me in this life and the next.
Where is the doctor?
To the victor go the spoils.
I actually, Dregg's gonna cast Zone of Truth.
"Yeah, Zone. Dregg, you cast Zone of Truth. He does not He does not attempt to contest that. He's going to tell you the truth. In fact, he was holding his gun that he pistol whipped Lala with, and he just drops it at your feet, Captain Melbeck, and he says,
Past me. In this direction, you will see a light on the horizon. A teleportation gate back to the prime material plane. The doctor was headed there when last we parted.
You know what you gotta do, right?
One more question before we do anything is, while Zone of Truth is out, is how imminently close are the Maxwells to being back?
Perhaps you could stop me if you chased me now, but you will go for the doctor, and that's why I will win.
Okay.
Well.
No. Afraid not. Afraid not.
Afraid not.
No. Drake's had enough,
"Uh-huh.
and he's gonna do a big step
Okay, what does that mean?"
on Cassius's head.
All right, you try to step, and as a reaction, he teleports away.
We're gonna have to kill him.
Kgoblin.
The situation is if we don't know where Cassius is to take that final shot now, he's right. We have to get to Adler because the Maxwells are the most pressing issue.
The objective of killing him at this point was basically to exert control over him and prevent him from carrying out any further action.
He's gonna go do the Maxwell thing.
So that wing's made of graphene, right?
No, this is his biological wing.
Oh, the biological one. Okay, cool. As part of me being like, can I get a cool shield?
Oh, I thought he was like, Captain Melbeck wants wings.
Well, Captain Melbeck does want wings, but I don't know that's how wing work.
Drake's thinking about it as a javelin. This throwing thing has worked out.
Yeah, it really did. Captain Melbeck, you see Cassius's gun on the ground, the one he pistol whipped Lala with, and the one he threw at your feet when he surrendered. You pick it up. It is empty. He never had any ammo for it.
Fucking bitch.
Which is why he didn't shoot Lala. But you assume it had bullets at some point because he's missing an eye.
That's true, but he's still a lying ass bitch.
Yeah. This is just reinforcing the knowledge that I think is probably setting in for the team of.
We're allowed to kill now. Yay!
Okay, Olivia did some shooting.
Lala thanks you for saving her, Big Star.
Never leave anyone behind.
And then he's going to sadly walk over and pick up the pieces of Steve Dave 2.0.
Oh.
I guess let's go find the doctor, huh?
So just to clarify, because I will make sure I've got this right in my head. Initially, our plan was, it seemed like going and getting Dr. Adler would also stop the Maxwells. But it now seems that is not the case, and we have two very distinct options open, which are go get Dr. Adler, or stop Cassius from bringing back the Maxwells, and that seems like two distinct things.
Cassius doesn't need Dr. Adler anymore because she gave him a shock tea, which led him to the Rygar, and the Rygar know what's up with the Maxwells, so he's just going straight to the source now. But he needed Dr. Adler to get that far, so she's already served her purpose.
Oh.
Okay, we need to get the doctor then.
All right, the party heads out in the direction Cassius was fleeing in. You see in the distance, this cube is flat, but the earth has been deformed by eons of battle, and there's a kind of ridge, and you can see a blue light peeking out over it, and even some gnarled trees along the way. What do you do as you walk towards that landmark? What do you talk about? What do you do? Assuming everyone's rolling to heal.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
besides
roll
that-
my hit dice. That's what I do first.
Ironically, he never tried to attack me, so I don't need to heal.
You were the first person who tried to teleport inside.
I know, but then he stopped. He didn't drop tanks on me or walk up and give me a Looney Tunes sketch with a cartoon bomb with a big wick in it or anything.
Next time, that's all he's gonna do is just gonna have a bunch of cartoon bombs.
I'm gonna chase him. I'm gonna chase him into a wall painted with a tunnel on it.
Big Star, our cartoon's not the ultimate freedom. Waka. Waka.
As we're making the walk, the captain's just
So
gonna
making the waka waka.
just gonna
Sorry.
as we make the walk, the captain's just gonna turn to the team as we're walking and just go, I hope you understand why I didn't take the shot when I did. I know we need to deal with Cassius, but I couldn't risk not getting the doctor back at this point.
It's fine. We'll deal with his bitch ass later.
Blew one of his wings off. We'll do it again next time.
Exactly. How far can he get? Probably pretty far.
He's lost 2 wings, an eye, and I guess in character you don't know this. He was also shot in the guts. He covered that up though.
Yeah, he's at a disadvantage for a little while. So we get the doctor. We tell her no Maxwell's, but I guess she'll know. And then we go find Cassius and we murder him? Question mark?
We put an end to him. To all of this.
I think this is a good time to talk about his motivation as well, because if you just listen to the cold opens, you'd think it was mostly philosophical, because when he came back from the dead, he was trying to make Dr. Adler give up her vow of pacifism because it went against his ideology of freedom. But like all that high-minded stuff, I mean, at the end of the day, he just doesn't want to suffer in the afterlife for the things he did in war. He wants to have an army that can protect him so he doesn't have to serve. It's really as simple as that. All that freedom stuff is important to him, but it's not really what's motivating him.
Yeah.
Dregg, any thoughts? You're condemned to the same fate as a lawful evil person who makes their money killing people.
Dregg's pretty, quiet in general, but he's just very, because he is processing all of this, but he doesn't seem to know what to think about it because it's not that different from his life. So it's just sort of more of the same.
That's an interesting way to look at it. Cassius was a soldier his life, and then when he died, he was a soldier in the afterlife, and that idea utterly destroyed him. And Dregg's like, yeah, that seems fair. Like,
This is what yeah, it's everything else that I got going on. So yeah, that makes sense. This is
exactly what I signed up for.
yep.
It's a great foil.
Sasha feels a little bad about blowing up the illithids. Like, they're already dead, but they remind me of my boys.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Big Star's going to speak up. He's going to say,
I apologize if this comes off as candid or extreme. But when it comes to dealing with Cassius, I am of the mind that there is no alternative than to kill him and rid the universe of him for good.
I must say I'm in agreement with you.
Good.
I think
Fuck him.
I think at this point the only fate that's going to stop him is the one that he's doing this to avoid.
Lala actually signs. So when we kill him, he's gonna come here, and he's gonna have an army of everyone he ever killed in his entire life. Do we want to come down and kill him again?
No, we just wait for me to die.
Dregg will take care of it eventually.
Dregg will be here in like 20 years.
Oh, yeah, faster than that. Ogres don't live that long.
Oh.
If we kill him and he gets sent here, again, is there anything he can actually do from here?
Well, war on Acheron is eternal. It's fought for really no reason forever. So he's no threat to the prime material plane. It's more about him personally not wanting to have to be a slave forever and wanting to have the freedom of the person at the top of the military chain by winning war forever.
I don't see any way a person like this, particularly one with the power to just like teleport through reality, it'll get held down.
What Big Star, you're a soldier, but you're not lawful evil. Are you worried about coming here?
Yeah, but I think that's a fate Big Star has made peace with if that's what happens. A lot of what Big Star has been trying to, everything about helping Olivia has been him attempting to make penance for his time in the war.
I miss my children.
Aw. Are you worried that they're gonna end up here? Because they're lawful evil.
I'm not super worried because they're very powerful boys. They're extremely powerful children.
The two lawful evil afterlives are Acheron and Hell, for the record. Oh, and Gehenna, I guess.
I feel like anywhere they go, they're gonna be just fine.
Well, you raised them well. That's,
Yeah. I just put, separation anxiety.
Aw.
My little dragon's all out on his own.
Cut to Objectivist. Yay! I'm eating through just an entire...
Just eating a whole ship.
Yeah, just eating a ship of Invicta people. And the dragons are like, come on, Objectivist, we need you over here. And he's like, I'm still getting through the brains.
They're like popcorn.
Exactly. Yeah, he's just shaking a ship into his mouth like it's a fucking bunch of crunch at the movie theaters.
Some fucking meteors on like it's pepper.
Melbeck, do GIF have any religion?
I don't know. I've never researched. I don't know if there's a canon answer to that.
The GIF have no religion of their own. Although
Googled
sometimes
it?
would worship war gods of whoever's orders they were under.
Okay, I don't know if she knows for certain where she'll end up, but I like to think that she's got visions of just sort of drifting between afterlives, a little time in a few different afterlives.
What's your alignment again?
Let me double check and confirm. Chaotic good.
So the chaotic good warriors afterlife, because these are the kind of the deliberately contrasting, right? Lawful evil soldiers go to Acheron, and chaotic good warriors go to Asgard, the Norse afterlife, where they fight for all eternity, just like Acheron. But the difference is, Acheron, it's for no reason, and when the soldiers die, they stay dead. Where in Asgard, you fight for glory and joy, and if you die, you just come back to life the next day to do it again.
Aren't there like feasts?
Yeah, it's nonstop feasting, fighting, and fucking. That's Asgard.
Where does chaotic neutral go?
Limbo, which is
I knew it!
It's a world of nothing but chaos. It's just chaos forever.
Medium place.
Chaos and people with very low poles
See,
dancing around.
as for Asgard,
Fuck you, Conrad.
as for Asgard, I think Liamoira would be pretty chill about that. In that it's like, well, like 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
I do have to say that canonically it's spelled Ysgard, Ysjard in Dungeons & Dragons, but I'm going to pronounce it Lauren's audibly making the jack off motion.
He knew!
I'm going to call it Asgard for our purposes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If she gets to do the feasting and fucking bit, then the fighting's all right. But yeah, I don't think this is how the afterlives work. But I think Liamoira's outlook is bit of time in a few different afterlives would be nice. Just sort of the way she's already been living, just sort of nomadically wandering between.
It occurs to me I probably... Oh, yep, go ahead.
I say, is Limbo like the medium place? It just like...
No, Limbo is a never-ending vortex of chaos inhabited by giant toad men who inject their larvae into you, which eat you from the inside out. It's not great, honestly.
It sounded dope until you got to the injecting. I was like, chaos, vortex, frogs, got it. And then it got weird.
All right, I should probably make you roll religion for any future afterlife chat. I just figured you all would know your own personal...
I want to roll religion to know how you avoid getting larvaed.
Okay, good. That's a good roll.
9.
10?
Be stronger than the Sladi, which is the giant toad guys.
I'm pretty strong.
Not stronger than the Slotty, I'll tell you.
You
because
don't know.
I've statted them because they're the villains of season 6.
Oh, fuck.
Should I cut that out? I don't know.
I assume so, but you didn't cut out the last time you sneaked in season 6.
Because I love getting them wet.
You're getting people ready for Epcot. That's all I'm
You
hearing.
can't keep telling them that you fuck Austin.
All right. So after this discussion, the party's trudging across Acheron. The day-night cycle here does not really exist. It's just kind of always a blood red sunset twilight. And you're walking towards the blue light in the distance that you know is the teleportation gate. And you see, coming at you from kind of an angle, is a small marching army. I say small, more like a platoon of hangdog soldiers, their banners limp, their weapons destroyed. They don't seem like triumphant. They seem like tattered and sad. And they're kind of marching in your direction, not to attack you, just like they're going to intercept you.
What banner are they carrying?
It seems to be they're carrying a couple of different ones. Just because you served in the same army as someone doesn't mean you end up together in Acheron. You just kind of take your own stuff and clump together slapdashedly. Not a word. But they're obscured by mud and blood and torn. But maybe if you rolled history, you could recognize one. But up to you.
16?
Yeah, you probably see some unified Soul Forces ones, the kind of flags that Cassius used to give himself an eye patch. So...
Do I say when I know?
You'd have to get closer.
Okay. I'm gonna be an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, have you guys seen a fish lady?
All right, so Big Star and Sasha kind of run over and start calling out to these soldiers. Most of them just keep marching on, uninterested, but a couple of them stop and peel off. And amongst the soldiers who are coming over to check on the people yelling at them, Big Star, you do recognize one of them.
Oh.
It is a bugbear, which is a humanoid, fuzzy creature, kind of like a combination of orc and Bigfoot. They're a goblinoid species.
I thought they were like little tardigrades.
Not even close, no.
Oh.
But bugbears are goblinoids, so they're in the family with goblin, hobgoblin, and
cock goblins.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, it amuses me.
I'm glad. I'm really glad. But they're basically big furry goblins. But this one's walking with a soul banner. It has a wound on the back of its head where an illithid sucked its brain out and killed him.
Well, that's a bummer.
You see Big Star kind of lower his sunglasses. And with his voice trembling, he just says out loud, Vince?
The bugbear looks at you, but there's no recognition in his eyes, because as a petitioner, he has no memories of his living life.
Big Star's going to walk up towards the bugbear, like kind of slowly.
Mm-hmm.
And if not prevented from it, he's going to, like, hug. He's going to embrace Vance.
The bugbear doesn't respond at first, but almost as if starved for physical affection, hugs back, even if it doesn't consciously know why. Petitioners are the sole essence of people. So this is still the same person you knew, even if the memories aren't there. And it doesn't remember you in the same way that we think of memories, but perhaps somewhere deep down, it has the essence of its feelings for you. And so it hugs you back, and then it begins to weep quietly against your shoulder, Big Star.
Big Star is going to begin crying in return, and he just mutters over and over again that he's sorry and that it should have been him.
Lauren, you want to say any shit about cock goblins?
Come on, man. I'm bringing this fun, jiggly rough energy, and you can't handle it, and I'm sorry.
That's true.
I'm bad at this emotional comforting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna talk to a different petitioner and ask him about Fish Lady.
There's like this sad moment. You're like, well, I don't know how to add to this, but there's another one I could talk too much when,
Like,
when
I'm
they
like,
aren't
"Ooh."
embracing and crying.
This is a yikes. You're gonna yikes on out of here.
You got the two hugging and crying, and her head just turns around like completely
Yeah, 'cause I'm
180,
an
like an
owl.
owl, to the other petitioner. So, fish lady, do you know
Any
anything
fish
about
ladies
that?
around here?
This former soul soldier as well, judging by the banners, a human, looks at you with no recognition or anything, and then after a moment points to a tall tree on a ridge and does not say a thing, just points at this tree.
I think she's this way, guys. I'm gonna start going.
After some time, Big Star will realize that they need to go, and he's going to pull himself away from Vance. And as he wipes the tears from his eye, he's going to say,
I'm sorry. I love you.
and then say his goodbyes.
Lala turns to you, Captain Melbeck, and signs to you very quickly. Do you want to put them to rest? They're doomed to fight for all eternity.
The captain's gonna turn to Big Star and go, I need your input on this. Would they want to be this way?
I guess there is generally, I don't know, is there a history check or something I can do? What's the general consensus of people who serve in the military who know that their fates to one day end up on the battlefields of Acheron fighting an endless war, potentially? Do most people say they'd rather because I'm assuming the alternative is oblivion, that their souls just cease to exist then?
When petitioners are like finally killed, depending on the parameters of the outer plane, their essence becomes part of the plane itself. And then whatever beings come from the plane, so like if you were in heaven, your petitioner would become part of the plane, and then that energy would become angels because they're made out of goodness. And like in hell, the petitioner's energy would become evil, which would become demons. So here there are the Acheron is not a particularly well supported thing in the lore, so it's just like vultures that pick over the battlefield, and there's I like to think rust monsters are native to Acheron. That's not supported by any books. That's my personal headcanon, because where else would you find an endless supply of metal to eat?
Yeah.
So maybe you can basically let your friend come back as a rust monster.
I mean, that sounds pretty dope.
It's something with a purpose that isn't just to kill over and over again.
Is that your Big Star's call then?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a way to grant them some measure of peace.
The captain will nod quietly and in response will prepare to, I suppose, take them both out with a shotgun.
Yeah, you can do it that way. I think Lala says she can make it painless with a spell.
Oh, if that's an option, then yes. Yeah, that, please.
Before he goes, Big Star is going to kiss Vance on the lips and hold his hand as he as whatever lethal blow is delivered onto him.
Comedy podcast.
You make these scenarios.
Oh, hold on,
Austin.
wait. Then he has a fart sound effect at the end, and he slips on the banana peel.
Chris messaged me and asked for this. This isn't me.
Yeah, Austin. Well, I'm still gonna blame you. You're the DM. I blame you for everything.
Fair enough. The party has to make their final ascent to this hill where a giant, gnarled, twisted tree marks a spot that was pointed out to you.
I done been on the way. I took off.
I mean, Big Star would appropriately be pretty quiet and emotional at the moment as he's kind of recovering from that.
Dregg would have been right there with Sasha. He wouldn't have stuck around for
It's also...
We're like feelings. Oh no.
I should note,
Yeah.
everyone in the party knows who that person is and the relationship he shared with Big Star because of the hive mind. So no one's like in a mystery comfort spot with what happened there.
Yeah, I think the captain is staying quietly back with Big Star. Just I know that this has all been rather difficult for you. You sort of joined the crew because of Olivia being here, and well, Olivia's definitely not been here most of the time you've been on the crew. From our time in the hive mind, I know that you have been trying to make up for a lot of what you did in the war, but I think Olivia will be proud. You've done so much good while you've been with us. Just thank you.
I don't ever know if I can ever truly make penance for everything I did back then. But I'll do everything in my power to try to make up for it. And don't sell yourself short, Captain. I served under a lot of people during my times in the war, and I found that many times the leader is the one who sets the tone for everything. If the tough bastards are to be seen as a symbol of hope for Markov, know that it is because of you and the decisions you make. Markov is a better place for you being in it. Oh yeah.
When I started building this crew, all I ever wanted was to build a family. I was trying to build a group of people who all supported each other and worked towards hopefully positive goals, and we seem to be getting to a point where we're trying to do that for a far grander scale of people than I ever expected.
The true changers of history, the people who set its tone, rarely go out expecting to do it. They are the ones who are presented an opportunity and make the most of it. And that is what you have done, Captain.
I think it's what you've done too. You've been presented an opportunity to look at your past actions and to do things differently going forward, and you took that opportunity and fully embraced it. Just know that I'm proud of you.
If when my time comes, and this is still where I end up, I won't regret anything I've done to try to make the galaxy a better place. Oh yeah.
Well, if my wanders from afterlife to afterlife that I'm hoping for pan out, I'll fight beside you for a bit when I get here.
Oh, we will rock the Casbah in fucking Asgard. We will murder and feast and I don't know. There's other stuff I guess you do there.
Yeah, yes, that's 2 of the 3 Fs.
I didn't want to impose the third one and then make things weird. We've been in kind of a solemn, serious moment, so didn't want to make things awkward. Oh yeah.
Solemn serious.
I think Sasha needs me right now. I should get going. I can hear her calling me. Big star, big star.
Sullivan serious ain't our thing.
Dregg and Sasha, do you guys say anything as you walk up the hill?
Sorry, my dad tried to kill you.
What will you do with him?
I mean, if he like goes to therapy and stops being an asshole, I'll talk to him. But if he's gonna keep being shitty, then I'll probably just, I don't know, cut him out of my life, I guess. I mean, that sucks, but you know, blood doesn't mean you have to endure that. Which would make me sad, but maybe he'll like shut the fuck up when he sees me save the world. Universe. Not the world. Bigger.
Some people are never satisfied.
I learned a long time ago to never expect anything from my father. That way I'll never again be disappointed when he doesn't deliver.
Well, that's a big tree.
Yeah, it's a big tree. What's up with this big tree?
Well, actually, I think Chris wants to paint you the picture of the big tree.
I don't like this.
Yeah, it's never good when Chris has an idea.
It's never good when Chris talks.
No, it's good, but it's always some crazy
It's a really big tree, and all of its branches are made out of lollipops, and the leaves are rockets. And it's flying off in all directions, and it makes a really loud fart sound effect as all the leaves and everything move. It's very humorous.
End of episode.
You are lying!
There's the outro music. Yay!
Oh yeah, then the tree goes ha cha 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 cha. Delicious.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my hubby.
No, I think it's a giant gnarled tree, and at the base of it, you see Olivia rested against it.
What did Olivia do, though?
Well, she's sitting there, and you can see Steve Dave floating quietly beside her.
Hey, Olivia!
There's no response.
Uh-oh.
Olivia?
Dregg's gonna go
I want to roll medicine.
check for life signs.
I'm rolling medicine. I got a 7. I don't know anything.
As you get close, Dregg, you see that Olivia seems to be very pale. Significantly so. And her body is riddled with signs of damage. Some of which, actually all of which, appear to be bullet holes in various states of repair. Some look like they were wounds that were recently healed. Some look like they've been healed partially or only moderately, or to even some points barely. And then there's significantly one gunshot wound in her stomach, in her gut, that is not healed at all and has stained her clothes red.
All right, well, I'm going to perform lay on hands. See if I can bring her around.
The healing does not seem to bring much to her at the moment.
5. I don't know medicine.
I got a 7. I helped nobody. I pick up an arm. I'm like, I don't know. She's broken.
Dregg.
Yeah, I got a 14.
Dregg, from being this close up and making your astute observation, you think Olivia is dead and has been dead for days.
Thanks. I hate it.
There appears to be a small glowing light, blinking light, on Steve Dave as he floats there silently beside Olivia.
Is Olivia in Steve Dave?
Or she left a message.
Okay, can we investigate Steve Dave?
Wouldn't be the first time she, had something for the group in the event of her death.
Yeah. What do we do to investigate Steve Dave?
Investigation.
I rolled investigation and I got a 17.
Yeah, Sasha, you can see that there is a message that's been recorded into Steve Dave.
Give me it.
The message plays with Olivia's voice, saying, "If anyone from the Tough Bastards is listening to this, then I'm sorry. I couldn't stand by any longer and watch Cassius pervert and kill and ruin everything around him anymore. I tried to stop him, but, a half-broken doctor with no weapons and a bad shot didn't really stand much of a chance against a trained soldier. I should have taken your advice, Big Star, and let you put a couple guns in this leg." Cassius put a bullet in my stomach and has left me for dead. And I wouldn't be much of a hipster if I couldn't at least appreciate the irony of him leaving me to die the same way as Dr. Tenma. But in the end, that doesn't really help too much. My conduit's changed too, and I think you all can guess what it's changed to. It's not really something to be proud of. When Cassius first took me to Drift Park, I didn't think I would ever see my family again. And I guess that's ended up being true. But I never imagined that I would find a new family in the Bastards. I know it may not seem like it at times, but you all became so precious to me in a way that has meant everything. I spent so many years alone in that damned amusement park. And suddenly, I had sisters. I had a big, strong brother. I had a very small but oh so mighty nephew. and each one of you has meant the universe to me. I know at times it seemed like I was pushing you away, but in my heart, I wanted to protect you from Cassius. I wanted you to never have to experience the hurt that he bestows on everyone that he comes in contact with. I may have been distant, and maybe even cold, but traveling on board the Snallygaster has been the greatest joy I've ever experienced. And Courage, I'm sorry that what we had together has ended up being so short. But just know that as I'm fading away, my last thoughts will be of us together on top the Snallygaster. And that'll make them eternal. Goodbye. Steve Dave, please play me something to go to sleep to.
Short steps, deep breath, everything is alright. Chin up, I can't step into that spotlight. She said, I'm sad, somehow without any words. I just stood there, searching for an answer. When this world is no more, the moon is all we'll see. I'll ask you to fly away with me until the stars all fall down. They empty from the sky, but I don't mind. If you're with me, then everything's alright. Why do my words always lose their meaning? What I feel, what I say, there's such a rift between them. He said, I can't really seem to read you. I just stood there, never know what I should do. When this world is no more, the moon is all we'll see. I'll ask you to fly away with me until the stars all fall down. They empty from the sky, but I don't mind. If you're with me, then everything's alright. If you're with me, then everything's alright.
So you wanna tell me about the music?
Absolutely not.
Why do you torture me like this every month?
I'll never tell you a single music.
So tell me all the musics.
Never.
Somebody has to, and I don't know them.
No.
You're your only hope.
Not allowed.
What?
Not allowed.
Why?
Crime.
What?
Illegal.
Somebody help. Austin's having a stroke.
Go directly to jail.
Who?
Me.
What, for your what? For your podcasting crimes?
Please, somebody has to stop me or I'll kill again.
Who are you killing?
Podcasting. It's April 2019. I need you to say names.
I need you to say music, bitch.
No, I'm just out of character. Normally, I'm playing Austin, the fun-loving guy. Everyone loves to be around. Guys want to be him. Girls, they're ambiguous. They're ambivalent, honestly. But I'm gonna step outside that character and serious talk for a second. The credits are getting too long, and it's becoming an issue. Apparently, Sketch, who uploads the show to YouTube, is saying that the rendering for the videos is failing because the file's too big. Because we talk about names for too long.
Oh, so we're supposed to streamline it.
Yeah, we gotta get it down to a smooth anything but 20 minutes. Please, God, oh God, please.
Well, we're failing. We're 3.5 minutes in. We've done nothing.
I recognize the irony of expanding the length of the podcast by talking about how it's too long, but the music credits are in the description of the episode. You can click the links. You can go right there. The people,
Click the links, you bitches.
just click on them. Of course, you know the. Oops, my brain turned off. You can find.
Please leave that in.
You can find the rest of us in our stuff also in the episode descriptions. Lauren's at Rargolicious on Twitter. I'm at Austin Yorsky. You know, patreon.com/Austin Yorsky. That's how you get on the list you're going to hear. Laura K. Buzz everywhere. Kotaku.co.uk. Queer and Pleasant Strangers is a podcast. Jimquisition is a podcast. Conrad of Horse at Conrad Zimmerman on Twitter. Movie Boys. No, it's not called that.
I hope it is. I really want it to be called Movie Boys now. Conrad, change it to Movie Boys.
It's Spin-Off Doctors. That's also in the Jimquisition feed, so you can find those in the same place. And then Chris, Rolo T, at Rolo T, patreon.com/weekly manga recap. That's where he does his dark rituals. Anything else?
sketch.bandcamp./sketch.camp./band.
The real link, of course, in the episode description.
Yes, please don't listen to me.
Everything's in the episode description. It's always been there, but I'm just deciding to say it out loud more often because people ask.
So with that out of the way, how do you feel about some names?
Executive producers, April 2019. Hit me.
A Bozog blew my cover 3. Bozog's on the high seas.
Oh, that's the best one. People say that the series peaked with 2, but 3 is a real gem. I can't do the long monologue for each name. A werewolf with a Chinese menu in his hand.
They're getting real good this month. Abigail Grace.
Aftershock, conduit of party stickiness. Oh, yeah, that's a bit. You weren't there for that episode. Reference.
God damn it.
Hey, everybody, Lauren's not inside this joke.
Aki Savalainen.
Albert West.
Aaliyah.
Alex Vepra.
Alice in the Purple.
Amanda Sternad.
An otter clinging to your leg, begging you not to leave. I'm sorry, Otter. We had to get this done for Sketch. Say a name.
It's an otter. He's begging you not to leave.
Andrew Birmingham.
Andrew Fedje, conduit of thanks for getting my name right. It's up. Oh, I promise you, Andrew, I did not. I busted
Andrew
it.
Ruffin.
Andrew R.
Andy Harkins.
Anime Jesus.
Anna,
conduit of procrastination. We're not going to talk about your cat this month, I promise.
she's sitting right behind me. She knows. Anthony, patron of Dora.
Arachnovolt, keeper of the credit prison and sentinel of justice. Fear me. Okay,
So it's you who has trapped me here.
Yeah, this is your prison
This
architect.
is your doing.
Arja Limite.
Arjan de Koning.
Ashley. No, just Ashley.
August Rue.
Austin Forsky? Is that the sequel to Austin 3?
Austin Valentine.
Austin Yorsky, conduit of Good Boy itself.
Aw, someone likes you.
One person.
Backwards of Conduit, Sparkle.
Fuck. BJ, conduit of miniature giant space hamsters.
B. Ray Echo.
Billy Bob, big boisterous baby boy. That was fun.
Brady, conduit of failed murder.
Mm-hmm.
Brent, not the host of Funk That Plays Goatly. Yep,
No.
not without you.
No.
Brett,
No.
but you can call me Joan or Renshi.
You can't you went on without me.
Callum, y'all are wonderful, and I'm grateful for that, Turner.
Cameron Abbas.
Candace Lauren as Mothman Starling. Hell yeah.
You are a cryptid. I don't know if you're Mothman, though. Have you foreseen any bridges collapsing?
No, but I do sometimes see my life collapsing before my eyes.
Charlie, Austin's favorite son, Chalkley.
Is he?
Tortilla's my favorite son, for the record.
He's not even your son.
Charm Wilkie.
Chris, is it too late for April fooling Walling?
Christopher Charlow.
Chunk Funk wants the funk done.
Okay. Now they just want us to make weird noises. Cody Jackson.
Coho Blast.
Oh, Lord. Conduit of flirting with Austin through credits, not Brent in disguise. Oh, this is how this ends. I'm definitely getting catfished through this podcast. I can feel it.
Corm, conduit of late night screenings of Tommy Wiseau's The Room.
Didn't we go to one?
Yes, we sure did.
That was so many years ago. I'm so old.
I know. What happened?
Cormac, conduit of empty carbs.
Counterfeit.
C.R. Saldana, prophet of RN Jesus.
Q, I appreciate you. Yes, you. Cumber.
Cumber.
Dandy Snuff.
Cumber.
Daria, conduit of pizza.
Cumber.
Dotting Frost.
Delilah Coffin, the spider god incarnate.
Oh no.
Oh dear, spooky.
Dennis Bengtson.
Cumber.
Dennis Pancake Jetlifson.
Devin, conduit of evolution.
Donald Bunker.
Dorian, conduit of devotion.
Oh, we have a lot of PhDs in the house this month. Dr. Tao. Dr. Goatman. I'm just taking them all.
Okay.
You can say the next one because I don't know how.
No, I don't want it now. Cumber.
Dr. Isix.
Cumber.
Dr. Squid Cat. Or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Funk.
Dragon in the server room.
Dregg versus Pangolin. No!
The immovable object and the unstoppable force.
Duke, Vintage Diplomat.
Cumber.
Dylan and... Is it Rylan or Rillin? Because it's like Dylan, but with an R.
Cumber.
The dog listening on a lazy Sunday morning also dishes.
I think Lauren's going to handle the rest of this one. I'm just going to...
Dylan conduit of skeleton booty. Ebrand, Kaleido Star was an amazing show. I'm losing my voice still. Fuck off.
Einar Johansson.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not they're going to yell at you talk.
I help.
Acheron.
Elder Brain, conduit of gooey goo, chewing, crammalama jam, ram ham wham dam.
I'm so proud
You thought
of
I couldn't do it.
Elder Dog. Aw.
Yeah, that's good. Elderly Goose, conduit of fucking hell, what the fuck? Elderly Goose, conduit of folding Gindle. It's something backwards. Let me read
It's
it.
literally Elderly Goose conduit of folding backwards.
Okay, but they did it, but I'm too stupid to read credits.
Apparently, I'm doing fine. Eleanor Nodante sees Paradin.
Elaine.
Elizabeth Jackalope.
Emma, horchags are good. Moose ain't one. So what animal moose is still a mystery, but not a horchag.
It's not a horchag. Is Moose a guinea pig?
We'll find out
Tell
next
me
month.
next month.
Yeah.
Emma Morant.
Oh my God, Emma
I
Morant.
lost my spot for a second.
Indigo Van Dane.
Come on! Error 800A03EA Microsoft JSkip compilation error. Please contact Bob.
They can make you read anything, you know.
I know. I'm just glad they haven't made it horny yet.
Erwin Lalagadek.
Which, by saying that, now they're going to do it.
A terrible curse you've cast.
I've cursed myself. Extellaris.
Fabian got that dank.
Hell yeah. Florian H.
Francois V.
Frank Sands.
Grimlock.
Guinevere Cummings.
Guys, this has been a great season. Isaac, conduit of Gavel Gavel Gavel.
Half-Thor Gunderson. First of his name. Born of Fire and British Ready.
I should have just said his full name every time. I gave up on that joke, even though it came from the fact that my brother played a character with that extremely long name, and he insisted on reading it the whole thing every time, and it was extremely annoying, and I was going to do that to you guys, but I didn't have the heart to go through with it.
That's very your brother.
Harley Astor.
Harrison Andrew.
Hedron Master.
Him's penis broke 3. Him's new PP. Barry F. She did say I would like her name.
Is that a sequel to Him's Penis Broke 2?
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, everyone's on this 2. Or everyone's on this 3 shit. Okay.
Hunter Howland.
What?
Hunter Howland.
You skipped one.
Oh, I did. How do I make friend? Regards, conduit of social faux pas. Just yell at them till they like you. That's what I do.
Ian Morgan.
Ingmar Grimon.
Isaac, conduit of Fish Shark Marketing.
Nope.
Evilisian.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Some symbols?
Yeah, just say symbols. Either someone
What?
deliberately made something unpronounceable or the PDF conversion ate it and spit it back out like gibberish.
It looks like backwards kayak, but with a weird, like, I don't know, man.
James Neely.
I'm so sorry. If you did that on purpose, I'm not sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie, third strike. Everyone is on that 3 shit. Janiac, conduit of queer and pleasant strangers on SoundCloud. Oh my god, Jasper giving you the ooh sensation. Hell yeah.
I was just trying to think of a Street Fighter joke for the Jamie third strike, and she just bowled on ahead.
You told me we have to make it faster.
We do. Well, I can edit it out.
Fine. J. Logan, conduit of queerness itself.
J-ish Wizard, the Wizard of J.
Jealous goddess cosplay.
Jeff Clark.
Jen.
Jess.
John Kerry, but not that one.
John Potts. I thought we were going to do that anymore.
So we're gonna do it every time.
Oh, no.
John Barnett.
Jonathan Colton. Oh, fuck. Again. Half of these names make me say, oh, fuck, before I start. Jonathan Colton and Justin Timberlake must re-record 1st of May at Joko 1st of May.
Joseph Dombrello.
Josie. Conduit of Magic Systems holding hands.
Jew Man Jack. Zombie Jesus Hunter.
Julian Phillips. Conduit of fake movement? I don't know. I'm not going to ask any questions anymore.
Just imagine a sad owl, but why?
It's the sad owl and the sad otter.
What's wrong with you monsters?
It's psychological warfare. Just a jester.
Justin, conduit of trying once again to get my life together. I am right there with you, buddy.
Jorgen, Indie Monster, Winewick Ford, conduit of name butchering. I think I did pretty well this week. Month? Fuck.
Castor UK.
Kate, conduit of recurring regret. Oh, yeah.
Ah, no, you love it.
Kiefer Lowe.
Keith, conduit of procrastination. Also a big bitch.
Kelladry. Kelladry? Conduit of pretentious transfemme chosen names itself.
Keller Automat.
Ken, conduit of finally writing this goddamn PhD dissertation.
Proud of you, Ken. Kevin Dobbins.
Killer Cotton Shizno.
Kinuku fan.
Kitty Foe.
Not thing.
Kodiak and Luke Albuquerque, conduit of good belly rubs.
Aw. Christina, conduit of Bozok's time traveling back to fight Gorfanax itself.
They do have powerful kicks.
They do.
Oh, it's my turn. Criterion, conduit of Caleb is my boy.
Kyle Badsvik.
Kyle Schultz.
Lana Seawolf, Lady of Bones.
Levi the Goblin Dude.
Let me see that ass clap. Standing ovation.
Was that the first horn one?
It's not even that horn.
Okay, that's the bar, folks.
Oh my god, keep reading.
Okay, Lindsay Lohan. Okay.
Not because of that one, but Loki whispers into Seashell. Is Moose Snick? The Moose saga continues.
If everyone in the whole credits asks what moose is, eventually we'll, by process of elimination, discover what animal.
So this month we have Snick and Guinea Pig.
Does that work spoken? I realize in text everyone can recognize it's Snake, but...
It's Snake.
Okay. Ludovico Limited.
Luke Powers.
M. Joe.
The Cult of Gorfanax.
Master Rink thinks drinks are Jesus Christ, banana sauce. Master Rink thinks drinks are in order.
Matt Lackitz would like Mothman to remove his minions from my wardrobe.
Is that where he keeps them?
That's where they go in my house.
Matt Luce.
Matthew B. Hare.
Matthew Schultz.
Moxie Firewalker, conduit of determination itself.
Maximum Side Boob 2, Electric Boogaloo. No, Boobaloo. Fuck.
Boobaloo, you fool.
My mouth is so bad.
Majin.
Melbent. Guys, Lauren's having a normal one this month, and I cannot keep up with it.
He can't keep up with my good brain energy.
Melissa Nielsen.
Mel Tish, conduit of bad jokes.
Mel Tyke.
Fine.
Michael Groman.
Michael Hall.
No, now it's a competition.
Michael Minkler. Jeff Goldblum voice. It's my birthday.
Michael
Happy birthday,
Minkler,
Michael.
kind of Jeff Goldblum voice.
I beat you.
It's my birthday.
It's my birthday.
Midlife Stasis.
Miko from Finland.
Miles Funk, the Dice Punk, and Rose, who is not an afterthought. Okay.
We must have called him out last month.
Yeah.
Sorry, we didn't mean to be like that.
Morgan Rapp. Nope, Morgan Rapp.
Mr. Willie Phoenix, Steven Lesbian Seagull, Pooh Bear Shaker.
My Valentine is postmodern artist Cy Twombly.
Narita and Neeskins.
Nathaniel Homan.
Nicholas Dominic.
Nicole Woodruff.
Nina Person.
You're not a snake.
I am.
Knock knock. Who's there? Interrupting Bozog. Interrupting Bozog. Lauren. No, let's try it one more time. Knock knock.
Okay.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting Bozog.
Interrupting both. I
I interrupted you.
You did, thank you. Notorious, unemployed conduit of lugubrious itself. I really like the next one.
Oi, Austin, when I eat that ass, should I use a fork and knife?
Please do not put that anywhere. Please don't put any knives near the ass.
Yeah, not ideal. Some people are into it, honestly.
No.
Paye Rajberg. Robsberg.
Pixel Fool. I miss Paul Mullen. Man, I have bad eyes.
Are we losing it?
I mean, we are always losing it.
Paul Mullen.
Pixel Fool.
Preston Bowers.
Oh, god damn it.
Pruitt Holcomb.
Puck, I told my parents I liked a podcast when they said knock it off.
That's not how this works.
Rain Raven.
Random conduit of Would You Like a Hug? Yes, please.
Razumi Yazera.
Robert Dakin.
Robert Ecaf Baker. Make 2020 the year of the Bozog.
Am I losing my voice?
Are you?
I did two big scream. I did a big Bozog scream.
Are you alright, buddy?
S. Kearney loves all them dragons.
Salad Child.
They're so horny.
What?
Salubrious Tim, conduit of safer work Sasha-based fan fiction.
I really appreciate that.
Sam Zadanowitz.
Sean Lyons Burke.
Sean, the host of Funk Dunk Plays.
Simmons, conduit of being correct for the first time.
Shane Sedgwick.
Shane Ware, I'm turning 29 and my son is turning 2 this month. Wish me, I'm assuming luck.
Just anything, really. Continued success and happiness and joy.
Yeah, not bad stuff.
Shocking Link, yeeter of Ant-Man up Thanos' ass.
Well, okay. Sir Octopus, conduit of chivalrous cephalopods.
Slime King Mike, conduit of Bad Boys.
Whoa, powerful energy. Socialism is party cohesion plus Soviet power.
Fuck me! Sphincter Spankenstein. Starlight Glimmer did nothing wrong. Stephen Latour, Sydney Marsing.
There is this hype for Borderlands 3. Terra, conduit of terrible puns. That's so good.
The cast of Dungeons the Gathering.
The conduit of horny voice.
No, hold on. You have to do it in a horny voice.
The conduit of... No, I can't.
Yep, you always said it. You know you can.
I know I can't.
Yeah, we all heard it.
No.
I'm gonna bass boost it. I'm gonna make a Nightcore remix if you don't do it.
The conduit of horny voice.
The ghost of Canadian Prime Minister Lester B. Pearson.
The Hassels.
The Jade School of ass-based fine dining cuisine. All right, that's the horniest one so far.
There's a murderous penguin who secretly lives in your sock drawer.
The Possum Kingdom Liberation Insurgency.
Oh, fuck. They're rising. The Precursor.
The Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Marietta, Georgia.
Theodora, conduit of yes, that's my actual legal name. That's dope.
Tim Lutton.
Toby Gleason Stack.
Too tired for a joke name. Honestly, I've never felt anything so powerfully in my life.
Tortilla the cat. Conduit of denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance.
Don't put that on Tortilla. Tortilla's beyond such petty things as emotion.
Toshiro Koru, conduit being back on one's own bullshit. Big same.
That's us for April. Trace Marsing.
Transient passersby.
Trevor S. Shit, it's last minute. What's a joke? we don't.
Okay, Trevor.
We don't know either. Honestly, you could tell.
Seamus, Shard Point's professor of astrophysics.
Bigger Arnston.
Victoria Melito, the conduit of quietness itself.
Vinny, conduit of sleepy bitch disease.
Oh, dude, big mood.
Vizzy Huggles, keep up the great work, y'all.
When there are no gods left to kill, a dragon will do.
God, the fans love you so much. I'm jealous.
I feel like they love you too.
Ziphosaurus.
Zach Crenshaw.
Z23619, conduit of ambiguous number sequences. I see what you're up to. No, I don't.
Zun and you. Thanks for playing.
I won, for the record. Someone go in and tally how many names you read.
I feel like I won because I nutted up and did the sexy voice, so.
I'm just sorry, I'm just a remix of you saying I nutted.
Do it, please. Please turn that into a disco fucking song.
I nutted. Join me.
Who amongst us does not like to nut?
Does not enjoy a good nut.
Okay, I think we're done now, right?
Podbean, iTunes, Google Play, YouTube.
Oh, I thought we already said all that.
My balls.
YouTube your balls? Do not YouTube the phrase "my balls."
Don't listen to her.
What the fuck?